Good morning. It's 10 a.m. on a Thursday in Italy, Texas. It's south of Dallas. I'm sitting here waiting for the office people to sort out the issue that I encountered yesterday. I tried to deliver this load. It's going from Houston to Dallas, so pretty short load. And they told me when I got there to the delivery that the delivery was scheduled for the day before, which would be weird because I picked it up in the evening of the day before. So not likely to. Anyways, some snafu made its way into my existence, and so hopefully somebody is going to sort this out. But I was expecting to have it sorted out sometime this morning. I was expecting to have it sorted out yesterday, but anyways, it's not. So I'm still sitting here waiting and they've confirmed that they're still working on it. So still just gotta wait. I cut my hair last night, and I'm not sure if it's probably not even, almost for sure not even, and I don't even know what it looks like in the back. I haven't sorted out. There's ways to do it with like two mirrors, but I'm not that interested, or like, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. It's probably okay. It's fine. Good enough. It was getting embarrassingly long, and again, basically that's when I cut my hair, is when I start wearing a hat because I'm embarrassed about it. So I cut it really short so then I won't have to cut it for a while, and I cut it myself because that saves money and I don't care that much. I was considering just doing a 3 all the way, and that would be more simple. I'm not even sure if it's worth. I do a one on the sides, 3 on the top. I considered just doing the 3 all the way around. It might be just easier. Maybe that would be the thing. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Anyways, and then I put I try to do a good job cleaning up. I take a plastic bag and line the sink with, and then put everything all in it. It was pretty fine, pretty clean, and so I didn't leave a big mess. And then this morning I did a little bit of like a monthly training thing with the Melton. They look at videos and stuff I want to watch, and a little test and stuff they have for every month. And then I did my taxes. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I picked up the paperwork, or I had it mailed to me the last home time, and got through those. And should be getting something back, which would be nice. And let's see. I guess I could show the load, try to see if we can actually do a short video. We'll see. It might actually work. But let's flip this around and take a look at the load. It's not great. I had issues with it. We'll see. Well, I was going to wait for this guy to move so you get a better shot of the parking lot, but I don't know if he's just parked there for a little bit. It's a pretty busy truck stop for 10 a.m. on a weekday. Would have thought more people would be gone. But let's take a look at the load. It's another one where I've done some straps on the outside. I often do X straps on the outside. I think it's a good use of them to keep the billowing down. I just added this ratchet after I parked here because the black tarp was billowing a bit more than I like. I mean, these are never pulling off. It's double bungeed. and I had issues with, I was tarping this in a windy spot. I was trying to get some shelter from a building next to me. It did help some. And then one of my tarps fell off the back. So I had to use steps. There's like one in the middle there. There's a place where there were like enough of a ledge that I could do one stack at a time getting up there. But then I had the issue of how I was going to get safely down off the load once I unrolled the tarp. How was I going to get down? I didn't have an extension ladder, and they weren't helping me with the tarping process. So I rolled it out in some way, and pulled out the sides a little bit, but like left it where I could still climb down using the straps, and then pulled it down after me, which meant that it wasn't as tight as I would like it to be. But this is one of those loads where there were a bunch of problems, and I was just trying to work through one problem at a time and just try to figure out what I needed to do to make it where I could roll with it. And that was part of my process. Was like I don't know how I'm going to get tarps up there and get off safely, but then I figured out, well, I can. It's not going to be the best tarp job, but at least there's going to be tarps on it, and I can double bungee it and put straps on it, like I did. And it was only going less than 300 miles, so that's what I ended up doing. And let's see, I can go ahead and turn this back around. So recently, I guess the only thing I wanted to add is that I've been getting into photography, or looking forward to it. I feel like I can afford a camera now, and so I've been researching that. I may make a separate video about getting into photography. That might make sense. But I've been enjoying the process, I think, and I've started even just like having an eye for photos. I think it's a good thing to have in your life. I don't know. I guess not everybody needs it, but it's nice to pay attention to things, looking for good photos like everywhere. It just helps you be more engaged with your surroundings, and it's kind of an interesting thing to think about how much potentially interesting there is around if you got the right angle or the right light or something, and then how to filter that. Like you can't take photos of literally everything, or like that would be a weird way to live. But so you have to like select what things you're going to pay attention to, and what's interesting and what's worth sharing, I guess, or keeping, or all that process. So I think that's an upgrade, and I think I like the combination, or the potential, I think, for having a camera, being in trucking. I do see a lot of interesting things. I think I could learn to photograph it. Be interesting to see if I could capture what it feels like to be in a truck stop, or some of the job sites and stuff I go to. Some of the times, some of the stuff I see, like, it would be hard to get a photo of it. Just like what I was seeing, I was in Houston at night with this load, and there was an interesting, like, foggy lighting and like this really industrial area I was driving through, but it would be difficult and probably unsafe to try to stop the truck, or like I would have to figure out a way to maybe I could park safely somewhere, and but then it would take up more time. I don't know. We'll see. But there's plenty of opportunities even just where I'm parked. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's kind of a strange thing where there's a pretty nice surroundings, but then like the actual place where you park is pretty dull, and like I guess it. Um, so I might have to do a little bit more walking just to get to a get to a place that makes sense or that has a decent view. But that's not bad. That's another good thing photography can do for you, I guess, is get you moving, looking for a better view. So I'm interested and I'm glad to be on that path again. We'll see how it goes.